This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity. So
My eyes are peeled.
I'm I don't really know why I'm sneaking around, but you never know. Aha! We're getting accosted by the head warden.
What the blazes happened down there? You were given permission to ask questions.
Yeah, I decided just to butcher everybody. Sorry. Uh, hmm. Azo was being influenced by a patient, but that patient really wasn't himself at the time. You finish your explanation, and Ethelmore breaks his silence.
I have read accounts of people in history who could do what you describe. The accounts are few and brief and never reliable. Some go as far as to suggest that they are all the same person. If truly such a person was here among us, plotting our ruin, would that I had a body again and could be of some real use in our time of need. I fear what the future may hold for this place. I am grateful you were able to dispatch the threat before there was a loss of innocent life. We very nearly had another scandal on our hands.
Well, actually, there was some loss of innocent life since several of the patients had to be killed, but, you know, whatever.
What of Azo? What part did his experiments play in this catastrophe?
I confronted Azo. I was forced to kill him. He groans in disgust.
Such a waste! There was none more gifted working here. In time I had hoped to rehabilitate his image. But a mind like his, so full of ideas, leaves little room for patience. I would inquire more into the matter, but in truth you have done this institution a favor. Were his transgressions ever to reach the public, there would be a terrible uproar. I was blind to have trusted him a second time.
His tone takes on an ominous quality that reverberates all around you.
I trust you will be more cautious in future inquiries.
Good day, stranger.
Anything new?
Farewell. Alright, so
Hail, traveler.
I don't think that voice really fits the statue very well. Yeah, I guess I'm done here. So that quest is completely finished. That didn't take long. So now it's a matter of going to Heritage Hill. Yeah. Pretty much it's all about Heritage Hill at this point. All about Heritage Hill. Taxes collected. Grand adventure. Okay. Oh, what's all this? Dunreed Row Messenger. Beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You are summoned to Hadred House, where Lady Webb wishes to meet with you as soon as possible. Not much you can do in these parts without Lady Webb knowing about it. At least that's what I'd always heard. Guess it's true. Tell me about Lady Webb. Do you not know Lady Webb? She's, well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she is the mistress of Dunred Row. She has been for as long as anyone can remember. He pauses, eyeing passers-by with suspicion. Quietly, he continues. She's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away and she's just a pile of bones kept animated by dark magics. She's still at it, best anyone can tell, learning things, keeping us safe, pulling the strings behind the throne too, it said. Has a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country. Before you go asking the gods for forgiveness, best you ask Lady Webb first. How did you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Webb. She knows everything. What's Dunrid Row? A whole mess of ciphers run out of Hadrid House. They make it their business to keep the peace, but they don't like you to see them do it. Problems in this city have a way of going away on their own, and when that happens, you can make a pretty good guess as to why. Where can I find Hadrid House? It's just over there, my lady. The southwest corner of Brackenbury. Very well. Ah, so I got a new quest that just automatically came because I finished that one, apparently. The main quest called The Hermit of Hadrid House. I've been summoned to Dunrid Row by Lady Webb, a reclusive woman who seems to know more about me than I know about her. Summoned to Hadrid House in Brackenbury to meet with Lady Webb. Alright, cool. I finished my flesh constructs thing, too. They have 260 endurance. High fortitude. Low reflex. And they're pretty much what you'd expect. Very low DR, though. Okay. You were summoned by Lady Webb of Dunrid Row, who seemed to know something about who you were and what you'd done. Well, we'll go talk to her before we go to, I'm getting tired, so of course we will go rest at the inn also before we go to... What the shit? Oh my god, that's him! That's the spirit guy that's been giving us all this trouble. Chaos. As you near the apparition, you are overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real, the recollection of an emotion rather than the emotion itself. It wrenches your insides, nevertheless. The apparition's brow is tensed, a look of concern plain across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties.
Another mission. My mind has been elsewhere.
Oh? And what troubles you?
The apparition raises its eyebrows. Pain in your stomach deepens, and you feel for a moment as though you are about to be sick. Your mouth has gone dry. Forgive me, Eminence. I wish to leave the Order. Chaos folds his fingers together and presses them to his mouth, thoughtful.
You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
The people we intended to convert, they committed unspeakable acts, sacrifices, mutilations. The apparition exhales slowly, and its lips press together, a sympathetic rapport in his eyes. Places its hand on your shoulder.
These are the ways of the heathen world.
Surely the gods would do better to destroy us all and start anew.
Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls.
Chaos chuckles mirthlessly. Is such a thing possible?
I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain.
Spectre smiles wearily.
There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
The knot in your stomach seems to loosen all at once. The anxiety is replaced with something else entirely, something warm and soothing, and it is something you know you can never repay. As the vision fades, you start to become cognizant of the many odd looks aimed in your direction. Your last response echoes in your mind. I will. Okay, so in the past, whoever I was in my past life joined the order, then had second thoughts and wanted to leave, and he talked her out of it. And so she stayed. Well, that's interesting. I'll bet that just showed up in my biography. My visions. A third vision of the man you've been searching for seemed to come at some time after the last one you saw. You were attempting to leave the missionary order. You explained to him that you had seen heathens do unspeakable things and that you no longer wished to be confronted with such horrors. Despite your feelings, the man persuaded you not to leave and lifted a great burden from you in the process. Huh. Okay, cool.
Laying low.
That storyline. I've been in here before. Lady Webb, right. She's probably upstairs. Been in here, we've talked to some of these people. Let's talk to Curran again.
Hail, traveler.
He doesn't have anything new to say. Well, I have a feeling we need to just go upstairs because I don't think she's down here. Just go upstairs. I think there was a door up here before that we couldn't go through or whatever, and that must be the door that leads to Lady Webb. Hope she's not some sort of like weird spider or something.
Quickly and
A
quietly.
spider creature. Lady Webb. Oh, maybe she's a Vithrak. Actually, because they're like spider-related creatures, but they have mind powers and stuff. Lady Webb will see you now. As she is in there. Maybe she's a Vithrak. That's my best guess, actually. I don't think I've even ever fought a Vithrak. I haven't. I do have at least one of their brains. Large gelatinous brain of a Vithrak. Though the Vithrak are known to possess impressive powers of the mind, there's no obvious source for said power on the brain's wrinkled. So, we'll see if I was right or not. She might be illusionarily disguised as something else, too. Just been a while since I did a proper save. Can I steal her stuff? The first thing we need to think about. Well, I'll talk to her first, then we'll steal her stuff. Notes are scribbled in a cryptic shorthand. Well, nothing looks too spidery in here yet.
This won't stop me for long.
Obviously, I'm not going to steal right in front of her. Alright. This woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with spindly, wrinkled fingers. Their flesh stretched thin to near translucence with extreme age. A gossamer veil over pale blue veins. Ink splotches and candle burns and the scars of innumerable slices from the edges of scrolls dot and stripe her hands like a quilt, patterned after some great indescribable truth. She does not look up from her reading. She sounds old.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aethys look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me.
Glances up from her readings for the first time and looks you over. Anna leads in towards you. A meager trick given Cadnua's fame.
And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble?
There's someone I need to find.
Not just any someone, though. Someone in the service of the Leaden Key.
She does know everything that's going on.
You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend, which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key?
I'm just gonna be honest. One of their members caused my soul to awaken. I need him to reverse it. She closes her eyes and the lids flicker. Then her face goes still and her mouth parts, little more than a sliver, and her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchment to the ground, the pages wafting around her legs like the leaves of a dying tree. Her fleshy eyelids peel back, and her gaze is immediately upon you.
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Aora has ever known.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Theos Ix Arcanon. Grand Master. He sounds like pretty serious business. How do you know I seek Theos?
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. It must have been a special occasion.
What can you tell me about Theos?
More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it.
2,000 years ago, huh?
What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man, awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism.
Lady Webb refers to Woodka as that old bat, like they know each other from way back in the days.
That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity.
Sometimes he just forces them to kill themselves, but that's lovely.
He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
Okay, well none of that is good news. How do you know so much about this?
All my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
He looks down at her hand, rubbing at an old scar. The manipulations of the course of history. So this guy seems like kind of a big deal. What else is there to know about the leaden key?
Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know. If you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal.
Right?
Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail.
What do you want from me?
Keep me informed. The leaden key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you.
Wants me to report to her now too, huh?
Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Very well.
If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you.
I have other questions.
Yes?
Wow, I can ask all kinds of questions. Tell me more about Dunreed Row.
All the things there are to know in this world, and you ask me about work. Deerwood is a rebel country. Conflict is in its blood. If you think a few guards posted in our cities keep chaos at bay, you are very new to town indeed.
Okay, so Dunreed Row does the real chaos at bay keeping, apparently. She shakes her head irritably.
We are Deerwood Cipher investigators, of course. But what we really are is its last barrier against anarchy. People are more at ease when they believe they are watched over by someone more enlightened than they are. It pacifies them. So that is the image we foster. And we do try to be enlightened for their sake. The knowledge we gather here is Deerwood's standing army in many ways. We learn what's vital and we act on it while Deerwood sleeps, blissfully unaware of the terrifying truths all around them. I wish I could tell people the things I know sometimes, but the truth is I don't think many of them could bear it.
Interesting. So she knows all kinds of cool secrets. How did you come to be here?
Me? I started this place, in a different time, under a different duke. I impressed the duke with my research and my work ethic, and he became possessed of the notion that I would be ideal to lead a secret network of gifted investigators. I don't know how such an idea got into his head.
She winks. Alright. How old are you? She gives a half-hearted gasp and covers her mouth with her fingers. You wicked woman, where are your manners? Were you raised without a shred of decency?
I lost count ages ago. Such a strange thing to celebrate, getting closer to death. Oh, I've had my share of work done to prolong my existence, if that's what you're wondering. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not done here. There are things I still wish to learn. And I'll be the effigy if I let Berith carry me off before I'm through.
Drops the facade. Okay, so she's obviously older than a single lifespan.
There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. I found the thought of devouring my political enemies to sustain my own life greatly appealing. I must have gone soft with age.
Like Lady Webb.
If you are hoping I can look at your hand and tell you whom you should marry, you can just wipe that notion from your mind. I do not know what will happen tomorrow. That is what I pay spies for. Being a cipher is not unlike being a watcher. You notice more about what is already there.
Tell me more about being a cipher, since I am one.
Many can hold an object and know where it's been, or peer into the thoughts of people around them. They can also sometimes affect those thoughts, but that would be unethical, of course. A tiny, talented few pick up so much about the world around them, they can get images of things to come, but these are fleeting and unreliable.
Cracks a painted eyebrow. You said you don't know what will happen tomorrow.
Who said I was talented? I don't. Least not that I can trust. And with me, it's only ever about one thing anyway.
What's that?
A quiet day at home.
She glances back behind her toward a small table, and a queer smile finds its way across her face. Is there a Lord Webb?
There was.
What happened to him?
He believed in dying with dignity. He was old-fashioned that way, my husband. We saw the world very differently, he and I. But he was good to me while he lasted.
Let's talk about something else. I have other questions.
Yes?
Let's talk about something else, actually. I have other questions.
Yes? All the things that we are, and we do try to be in me. I started this place.
There is something I can tell you about the Leaden Keys operations.
Well, let's hear it.
I found Theos in Brackenberry Sanitarium impersonating a patient. He was trying to damage the public's opinion of adamancy.
Forgive me, it is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious.
Her eyebrows raised, two painted lines over barren, sloughing skin, her forehead a lattice of wrinkles upon wrinkles. The corner of her mouth perks. She's amused by the fact that he's furious.
He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep.
Oh, well, that's good news. Great then.
This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale.
Oh, really?
If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this.
That's all. This progress is encouraging. I can only hope that we are not too late.
Yes?
Farewell.
Try your best not to die out there.
Thanks. Okay. The Hermit of Hadrid House. She's the Hermit of Hadrid House. You met Lady Webb in her chambers in Hadrid House. She wanted to know why you pursued the Leaden Key and was able to tell you about the man you were looking for. Theos Ix Arcanon, a man who reincarnates with a perfect memory of his past lives and who orchestrates plots that take lifetimes to come to fruition. So he's like an evil Dalai Lama. Yeah, well, that sounds like some pretty serious business. But this mission is not done. Inform Lady Webb about the Leaden Key's activities. Lady Webb has asked me to keep her informed anytime I learn more about the Leaden Key's activities in Deerwood. Anything I can discover in pursuing the leads I obtained in the catacombs of the Wudican Church would be useful to her. After having run across Theos in Brackenbury Sanitarium, I let Lady Webb know that he seemed to be trying to destroy the reputations of animancers. So then, I think at this point...
How fares your search?
I have other questions.
Yes?
No, I don't really. So at this point, I think there's nothing more to do other than go to Heritage Hill. I mean, and then, you know, the things where I leave town completely, but...
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
See if I can steal from her. Nah, she saw me way before I got to that. She's, way too perceptive for my stealth level. Actually, probably if I had stealth about 1 point higher, I could get to that. Look how fast she detects, though. Once you get into her radius, that's it. You're getting detected. Okay. Dunreed Road doesn't have a rep, though, right? No, they don't seem to.
Welcome.
Nothing new.
Laying low.
Okay. Well. think the logical thing to do now is go... Go, rest at the inn and then go to Heritage Hill.
Hey. All right, then.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Nice. I'm gonna go back to the Goose and Fox. Take a nap.
Rest would be good.
Rest would be good, is that right? Well, good for things for you. Rest is exactly where I'm going. Ghosts of that group that I killed, that's pretty cool.
Hail, traveler.
Athletics and mechanics, please. Catcher, I'll take that guy. Alright, now we're fully rested.
Oh, Kana. I just remembered an Old Vailian song. Maybe it was Dwarven. From when I was a girl.
Really? Let's hear it!
Vanimbe metse,
Vanimbe metse, senete de luces, senete de luces. Do you know it?
No, I'm afraid I can't say I've ever heard that particular tune.
That was kind of cool. Seeing the Palagina sing. Anna didn't know something? What's this madness? Alright. Let's head over to... Let's go to Heritage Hill. This will be our first time visiting Heritage Hill. Minutes. Fast turn around, traveler. Heritage Hill is closed. It's not closed for me. But I'm here.
Yes? Yes, my friend?
Do you know anything about this place? As the name suggests, this district is where the oldest families in Defiance Bay once resided. We're talking about lineages dated back to the Empire. Here their grand estates, there their fine tombs. Those honored dead are restless of late. Anna shudders. Some manner of curse, according to the locals, which is a pity, since I'd otherwise suggest we have a look around. Oh, we're gonna have a look around.
Sure.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
And to make sure there was nothing, ward going on there. So this is like a fortress. It's like, I mean...
Gods keep you.
Guard holds up a palm. Sorry, but this district's closed by order of the Duke himself. What's going on in there? Both guards look at each other. Look, even if I were allowed to tell you, I don't rightly know. All I can say is it, whatever it is, started about 2 months ago. The guards have closed the gate, talked of something unnatural that still wakes them in the middle of the night. I don't want to know any more than that. Is there anything else? Wyla sent me. I'm looking into the missing guards. You're the one she sent word about. The guard looks you up and down, frowning. I was expecting her to send in a whole squad of Justicars. Not that I'm volunteering, mind you. I'll have the gate open immediately. Just watch your step. I'm afraid we can't send anyone after you if this goes badly. Any ideas what might have happened to the other guards? None, and I've no desire to find out, if you catch my meaning. The ones that disappeared weren't the deserting type. The worst part is, both times the watch disappeared, the next rotation found the gate unlocked. I don't know whether they went in or whether something got out, but if it's the latter, refugees are going to be the least of our problems. I heard they're seeing anything unusual. Friend, I try to see and hear as little as possible. One of the women on the last watch said she heard someone shouting from the northeast part of the district, something that sounded like an order, but I don't see how anyone could survive in there. Once or twice I've caught a glimpse of something moving on the other side of the gate. The guard shudders. Just as soon forget it. Farewell. And the gate's open. The tower I saw looms above the walls surrounding Heritage Hill. hope to find the next piece of the puzzle there. The guard at the gate to Heritage Hill said I'd need special permission from Vailia at the keep in First Fires to enter. Of course, a hefty application of coin or violence might also convince him to let me in. And then the missing sentries quest. The missing guards are likely somewhere in Heritage Hill. The guard at the gate said one of the guards on the last watch heard someone shouting an order. It sounded like it came from the northeast. The guard at the gate mentioned that both times the guards disappeared, the gate was unlocked. It's possible that the missing guards went inside Heritage Hill on their own for some reason.
Greetings.
I see the stench hasn't driven you away yet. Very well. The dead roam Heritage Hill. If it were up to me, I'd burn the district. We've lost too many in there. I don't relish the thought of you populating the hill with more of those things. They say whatever struck down all those people sucked the life even from the grass and trees. The dead roam Heritage Hill.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Okay. Well then. I hear skeleton. I already see skeleton. Rattling bones. Them rattling bones.
The dead here still walk. Their shells empty, violent.
Yeah, we do. Skeletal fighters.
Huh?
Hey, hopefully I can get this guy alone.
Tell me.
What? On your word.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Yeah?
Uh-oh, they just noticed me down here. Well, shit. Wizards and everything else.
It's no use. I need something stronger.
Let these guards handle this shit for me. Am I gonna get these guards killed? I feel bad if that's the case. Damn, guards, get out of the way!
Yeah?
I'm gonna try Amplified Thrust right now. I can't cast it on a... It's fine, we'll cast it on him.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Following your lead.
Skeletons v skeletons.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Que?
What?
My mind feels sharp as...
Hey.
I'm actually gonna heal this guy.
I'm ready.
I need this dude to kind of get out of my friggin' way if I want to help him out.
What?
Tell me.
She can't lay on hands, that guy. Fine.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
Following your lead.
Go and get some skeletons on the other side over there. Harass these people.
Proacted!
Alright, good. He finally moved. Everybody through the door.
Que?
Hey. Hey.
Tell me.
Yes?
Yeah? Eh?
Tell me.
Hey. Huh?
Alright, cool. We managed to not get the guards.
All right then.
What's this guy doing?
How do you do?
That's losing his shit. Pole axes and war bows and rods and a whole lot of vessel bones.
Quickly and quietly.
For the help, guys. Didn't really intend to even get them involved. I just wanted to get out of this position. Need my scout to come to the front here.
What?
I'm ready.
Of course.
Reload your gun there.
Hmm.
Okay.
Got it.
Do some scouting. Heritage Hills Cemetery. Uh-oh.
Hey.
There. Get it done.
Tell me. Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Huh?
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Oh yeah, Skeletal Ranger. I'm still on, right, I'm on Path of the Damned, good.
Slowly now.
Eh?
More enemies over here. Going back to stealth formations. Camping supplies and a tanglefoot trap. Can't take the camping supplies since I already... But...
Would you look at this?
Ooh, I found a hidden thing. Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house. Lovely. Burned ladies. Roll of Restore Light Endurance. I don't even remember what it does that. Does Restore Moderate. Does Restore Minor. So nobody has a Restore Light Endurance, huh? .62 endurance for that one. This one's only 12.4. The other one I had. Something's wrong here. This one requires 4 lore. It gives 59 endurance. It requires 6 and only gives 26. That's not. Alright, well, we'll give to her. There's some camping supplies in there. Revenants, huh? Ghouls and a Darghoul. Have I ever fought a Darghoul? No, I haven't. Just fought regular ghouls. 24 of those. Killed 14 Revenants as well.
Following your lead.
Just pull them.
As you say.
Yeah.
Oh god, we were not positioned well for this.
Huh?
We were not positioned well at all. Adair's literally in the back.
Tell me.
What?
My mind feels sharp as steel.
There's the Darghoul.
Hey.
There, I want you to go get that thing.
Tell me.
Comes a bunch of Revenants and shit. The Grieving Mother. Got for. We'll switch to their other guns. How about you, Kana? Yeah, Kana, you can switch to your other gun too.
Yeah.
Yes?
Hey.
Que?
Huh?
Ha! Got it.
Engaged?
Eh?
I think so.
What?
He's engaged by two things, though.
On your word.
Tell me.
Hey. Doors.
On your word.
Do that. Oh.
Tell me.
Hey.
What?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Eh?
Okay, no problem.
All right, then.
Following your lead.
Your
First
thoughts must
gun.
flow deeply indeed.
Following your lead.
Eyes open.
So Dargools. So we know about ghouls, we've read about them. Dargools are a whole different thing. Dargools have reached the first irreversible step in the decay of a nominally dead body sustained by soul energy. At this stage, they have lost some portion of their memories and mental abilities, but they retain self-awareness to recognize their own decline. Their insatiable hunger and inevitable decay makes Dargools more reckless and aggressive than vampires, even as they are compelled to seek out secret and secluded environments so as to avoid drawing the attention and wrath of civilized communities. Some vampires dread this stage more than those that follow, for they know that they will retain enough of their faculties to fully experience their own downfall. They're level 6. Regular ghouls. We haven't faced a vampire or a vampire yet. Revenants. They've devolved beyond even the relative intelligence of a ghoul. Blood moth. This. Blessed. Okay, I'll take. Ghoul. Guitar ghoul. More camping supplies. We're being very generous with the camping supplies here. Skeletal wizard. Oh shit. Yeah, there's quite a group of enemies here. Oh wow. Okay. At least 2 wizards. 3 ghouls and 2 Dargools. Is as I say. she gets caught back here, she is so screwed. Big group of enemies. Oh shit. Ugh, that was close. Oh my god, there's another skeletal wizard. Fucking kidding me? This is a massive group of enemies, right? Complete with 3 wizards. Okay. There's gonna be a little pulling that takes place here. A little pulling around this corner. Going to occur.
Hey.
There.
All right then.
Front.
Que? Ugh. Eh? No problem. Ugh.
On your word. As you say.
What? Fine.
Eh? Yeah?
Hmm?
I'm ready. I understand.
All right then.
On your word.
Alright, here we go. I wonder if I can shoot from up here. Like it. I'm gonna pop a cap in one of these wizards, and
Of
then I'm gonna
course.
flee like a fleeing person from Flea Town.
Your tail end.
Here they come.
What?
You should cast a. I should cast a big ass seal somewhere. Like.
Hey.
Lavaro. Bio. See.
Hey. This
What did he
thing
just
isn't
cast?
doing the job.
Ow. Alright. So Adair's in there handling business, taking care of it, getting it done, etc.
I'm ready.
What?
Following your lead.
Eh? My mind feels sharp as steel.
Que?
Hmm?
Que?
Yeah.
Let's just throw Mind Blades out. No.
I'm ready.
Parathis!
Hey,
Tell me.
On your word.
All right. That was no problem.
all right then.
Of course, they didn't all come. Only one of the wizards came.
They shall see
But
nothing
that's
while
good. I was
see
able to
much.
sort of split them up like that. Now I should be able to just come down here and handle the other. What's left? 2 wizards and a ghoul? Oh, well, that's still got quite a few, actually. Still, though. Should
Hey.
be okay. Let's just,
Yeah.
Huh?
No problem.
I'm ready.
What? Fine.
Sure. Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Yes? Of course. Fine. Yes? Right away.
okay. There, just get in there and do your thing.
Huh? Of course.
Will they on some...
Que?
Just going after him.
On your word.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Eh?
Go, go, go.
Following your lead.
Doing the job.
Wow. Palagina roughed that one up.
Got it.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Que?
Hey,
Tell me.
Yes?
Yeah.
Wow, 63 focus. That's more than I've ever seen.
Eh? Yeah.
God.
What?
All right. Business handled.
Following your lead, as you say.
Got it.
Hey. All right then.
Lots of vessel flesh,
Laying
lots
low.
of vessel bone.
Would you look at this?
Oh, hello. Ocean of mirror image. This is the gate to the giant tower, right? Yeah, I think it is. Oil and a rope and grappling hook. Quick save again. The massive stone door of the tower is sealed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it. Ah, speak the words you learned from the 11 key acolyte or leave. Okay, so I don't feel like going in there just yet, so
Be
I'm not going to
cautious.
speak the words, but
Be constant.
that'll get me in there. Heritage Hill. Of undeads. Many, many undeads. Over here. This is the cemetery. These vaults have already been pried open.
This won't stop me for long.
Frodo and a bunch of gold. 44 dukes is over 500 copper right there. And a bunch of Kickstarter backer memorials. Do your little scouty scout thing, scouter. See a bunch of revenants and ghouls. No wizards. Oh wow, that is a shit. Though. All right.
Hey.
Well.
All right then.
I'm ready.
Good.
What? Fine.
Yes? Right away.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. No problem.
Hey. All right then.
What? If it makes you rest easier. Lavaro, Bio, see. Lavaro, Bio, see.
Ah, shit, I forgot I can only have one seal down at a time of any kind. Keep forgetting. Alright, well, whatever.
As you say.
Did Kana miss? Or... No, I get him for 39.
Hey.
Did they set that off? Oh yeah, they did.
Que?
Hmm?
What? Following your lead. Hmm?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
On your word.
What's this guy think he's doing?
Que?
Hmm? Following your lead.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Eh? My mind feels sharp as steel.
Hey.
What?
Got it.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Eh?
On your word.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Nice. Man, we are actually tearing through these fights with quite a bit of ease.
On your word. As you say. What?
Sure.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Starting to feel like not Path of the Damned.
Why not?
Ooh, look at this, a spell ward amulet. Plus 10 defense against spells. I don't think anyone in my party is gonna wear that right now, but doesn't want to lose endurance. She doesn't want to lose those defenses. I don't think anybody's gonna wear that right now, but let's leave it on there just in case. The crosshatched claw marks score this vault. Here's a ghoul. Other stuff. Quick save, we'll go do a little scouty scout.
Got it.
See a couple different ghouls here. See a few ghouls. Nothing really scary here. Dark ghoul over there. Still though, this is really nothing to be worried about. There.
Hey. All right then.
To the front.
I'm ready.
What? Following your lead.
But if it makes you rest easier, you can trust me.
Eh? Got it.
Hey.
Go ahead, Adair. Just get in there and.
All right then.
Que?
On. So.
What?
On your word.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
What?
Following your lead.
Tell me.
My mind feels sharp as... Eh?
Here's a lesson to be taught.
Durance. Put it down. What is Durance wielding? Just a fine pistol, huh?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for them.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're a level or two ahead of what we should be for this. It requires a proper key for that, huh? The inscription underneath the family crest reads Vultus. Small plaque at the base reads Freedom Above All. Admeth Hadrit. Right, good old Admeth Hadrit. Looks like someone smashed the family crest of this mausoleum with a hammer. The inscription beneath it is illegible. Some more Kickstarter thingies. More Kickstarter thing.
Why not?
Opal and some money. Can't believe I'm just robbing the Crypts of the Dead here, but you know, hey, what can you do? I got important adventures to go on and shit. You know how it is. You know. A second. Okay, so what happens if I go in here? Oh, lets me go in there is what happens. Okay, cool. Crypt of Awesomeness. Find out what the hell's going on in here. Lyra. Oh, this is some kind of banshee spirit. What do they call them? Oh, I don't even have them in my bestiary because I haven't killed one. But it starts with a C, I think. Enthralled, she's like charmed all these Justicars. Well, this is going to be an interesting fight. Let's just
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
just
indeed.
back that ass up here.
Your will, Watcher.
Yeah, no problem.
Your will, Watcher.
Following your lead.
What? You can trust me.
I'm ready. I understand.
Huh?
Tell me.
Huh? Of course.
Tell me. Good.
Hey. All right then.
There we go. Lyra, a woman turns when you enter. Her wide, pale eyes shine like lamps in the darkness of the tomb. 4 crucible knights hover nearby, their glazed expressions fixed on her. Oh, these are the missing guards that I'm looking for. Reinforcements at last. I hope you've come armed because get out of here. Something about her seems hazy and insubstantial, even in the darkness of the tomb. You think? You don't fool me, Spectre. These soldiers. Well, let's ask the questions rather than just lipping off. Who are you? Commander of the Crucible Knights. I lead the militia stationed around Heritage Hill. Securing this district became my responsibility when this, whatever it is, happened. What are you doing here? I came searching for survivors. Only too late did I realize there weren't any. She brings a hand to her head. Skin is practically translucent. I found myself surrounded by those creatures outside, and I had to seek refuge. Funny, isn't it, to hide from the dead in a building that was meant to hold them in the first place? She pats the wall of the tomb. Anyway, I've been waiting for more reinforcements. What are these soldiers doing here? She looks at them, but either she doesn't notice their distant gazes and the way they sway on their feet, or she thinks nothing of it. They're under my command, of course. They heard my call, and we've been waiting on a few more to help us fight our way out of here. How did they manage to hear you in this tomb? Her eyes flash. There's something unnatural about the way she hovers watching you. I hope you're not questioning my command. I'm warning you, I don't tolerate insubordination. Not at all. And if you've caught your breath, we should move out. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're already dead. Her eyes grow cold and hard. You'd better explain yourself, and quickly. You're a ghost, and you've been luring Crucible Knights to their deaths. She freezes in place, hovering in the air. No, that's impossible. It's only been... I can't be... The other side of the tomb is visible through her gaping mouth. She looks at her hands, seemingly for the first time, turning them in front of her. As her eyes and her mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? Her expression hardens, and the Crucible Knights behind her stir. Novitiates, attack! Alright, now here's what I want to try to do. We'll see. I want to try to kill her without killing any of them, and see if maybe when she dies, they all become unhostile, and I can save their lives. We're going to try it. Which means no AoEs, just, I mean, he's still going to run up here. Oh, shit. He's stuck.
Stuck over here.
Oh, good. That's perfect, actually. Good pull.
Quit?
Good pull.
What?
I'm just going to go ahead and drop a pillar on her. And Kana's just going to shoot her.
I'm ready.
We're going to cast...
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I'm going to try Recall Agony on her. And... this guy's all up in our shit. All right, let's actually charm this guy.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm ready.
We'll interdict.
Hey.
Keep working on her.
Quit?
Keep working on her.
Yes?
Switch guns and shoot her.
Tell me.
She's still working on the charm. That worked.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Quit?
Hey.
Whoa, what the hell's happening to Adair? It's getting worked.
Quit?
He's paralyzed. Target takes damage, the others just get knocked back. Great. That.
Eh?
Man, I have never seen Adair take damage like that. Well, not since he was, you know, low level.
Tell me.
What?
Eh?
right, she's dead. Oh, they're still enthralled. That is unfortunate.
Hey.
But okay, I can live with it. Doesn't really matter. Just, I think now that she's not going to be like putting all those status effects on us, we don't need to worry too much. Like, they're not going to do that much damage, I don't think, now. We'll see, though.
I'm ready.
On your word.
Paralyzed cone, please.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Light these guys up with
Eh?
that. Oh, they're already all paralyzed up pretty good. Maybe she'll just do a little iron blades too.
Ansaru. Yes?
What?
Terrence just jibbed that guy and he just gave this wicked little laugh. Hey, Juan Jose. Oh shit doesn't sound too good. You still in the NS? Oh shit doesn't sound too good. What do you mean oh shit doesn't sound too good? What doesn't sound too good? No, I'm in this little mausoleum here in the Heritage Hill Cemetery. Crucible plate armor. Just normal plate, it just has a different
Laying low.
Well. There we go. Now I've killed one. A Saiangula. That's what she was. Saiangula are violent and confused spirits that have been unable or unwilling to move beyond the shroud. More specifically, these are the spirits of women who die under particularly tragic or traumatic circumstances. Hence the name Saiangula, which translates to Blood Mother. The popular image of the Saiangula as the spirit of a jilted lover has changed in recent years, as the effects of Widewind's legacy have become more widely known. With so many Hollowborn arising and a similarly steep rise in Saiangula sightings, many assume these spirits are linked to mothers who have died in childbirth. In reality, the Saiangula manifest just as readily from the spirits of women who perished in violent crimes or accidents, or those who led particularly violent lives. Let's see here. The missing sentries. I think I found them. I just killed them. I've dealt with Lyra and she will no longer trouble the Crucible Knights or anyone else in Heritage Hill. You go to Crucible Keep and First Fires and tell Willa what happened. Oh, I don't even know what I was saying shit about, but I had some issues there. I mean, that fight was a little bit more dangerous than I was expecting. But, I mean, it was no problem. I got through it, but... Roll of Stag's Horn, really? Nice. A lot of money. See if I can If I can disarm this.
There, done.
Got it. Plate armor and a wait, what? Normal plate armor and a normal greatsword, and that was locked up behind a trap. I don't understand.
All right then.
I don't know whose this was. Crypt. Unless it was late, but that didn't see. No, she said she came in here to hide, which made sense with her story. She was still alive. Stag's horns. I'll use that instead of the ray of fire one. Anyway, how you doing, Quan Jose?
Yeah.
Get locked and loaded.
Following your lead. Of course.
Okay. Can't open that yet because we don't have the proper key. Stole from all these things. More memorials. Gargoyles over. Revenant over there. The house we can go to. From here, the mansion appears deserted. Mansion, eh? Doesn't really look very mansion-y. You're great. Myself. Yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Thanks. Not too bad at all. A lot of revenants. Oh shit. Did I really just run up and aggro these things like a fucking idiot? Okay. Good thing these guys are slow. Alright.
Hey.
There, would you just get down here and get your business on? Thanks.
I'm ready.
Hmm? Hmm?
Tell me.
Hey.
Following your lead.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Yeah. I feel sharp as steel. Eh?
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
What is she doing?
Eh?
On your word.
My mind feels sharp.
Huh?
Tell me.
Steel. Your thoughts must flow deep. Indeed. Yeah.
Yes?
Alright. Cool. That works. A little bit
Yes?
messy, but that's okay.
As you say.
No problem.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
More. That's the third camping supplies I've found on this map. That's amazing. They are just handing out camping supplies left and. Oh, that might have. I don't know if that's the third or second actually. Crockware, stale foodstuffs, and once priceless vases, now chipped and cracked, fill the wagon. Oh right, yeah, I was over here. I went that way instead of. Okay. So I've been all over here. It's just this little section right here, and then whatever's over here. So we will continue exploring Heritage Hill in our next episode. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity.